play defense. He made it very clear to his team what he needed.
Yo, you got the scoreboard ready?
Yep, I do.
Showtime! Hoorah! Showtime! Hoorah! Showtime! Hoorah! 1, 2, 3. 1, 2.
Some people believe that time is a flat circle, that anything we've done we'll eventually do again. Right now, I'm starting to believe it too. I mean, there's no certainty that history will repeat itself. It could be in 5 years, in 10 years, in 20 years. We'll see you guys later. Whoa, flat circle. See, it might not look exactly the same, but it begins to feel very familiar. Like, I've seen this before. We've definitely heard this before.
They're going crazy!
I've even felt this too. This is all just one and the same. Now look, I'm not sure that time is a flat circle, but I'm starting to believe that Celtic basketball is.
Some days I might score, some days I might rebound, some days I might assist, and most days I'm going to defend. So just elevates my game, and then my teammates really make it really easy though. I got the best teammates in the league. So many versatile players. I literally got the best teammates, so they make it easy for me. I'm just grateful to be in this position, and it's not a sacrifice at all. It's a special group, and I'm just very happy to be in this position.
Just how hungry are you to finally get that title?
Starving. We're ready for it. We can't wait.
Congratulations. We'll see you in the finals, Al.
Thank you.
Shot clock at 6. Tatum throws it Shepard.
Yo, welcome to the Just Win Baby podcast. This is your host, T Squeezy, man. Oh, man. One down. Salute to Daniel Berry Sports. Salute Sneed. One down, 3 more to go. You know what I'm saying? 13-2 in the playoffs. They said they doubted us. ESPN had this the Mavericks 9-8 against the Celtics. Stephen A. Smith originally picked us and then switched up. Shannon Sharp got the Mavericks. They said we don't have an answer for Luka and Kyrie. Here's a fun fact. Ever since Kyrie stumped on Lucky, he is now 0-11 against the Celtics. You know what I'm saying? After tonight's loss. Kyrie Irving have not beaten the Celtics since 2021 when they faced the injured Celtics with no Jaylen Brown and no Robert Williams in 2021 when the year the Bucks won the championship. You know what I mean? That's the last time Kyrie Irving beat the Celtics. Other than that, he has a hard time. You know, he hasn't been himself. You know, he can't get his shit off. You know what I'm saying? The Celtics are Kyrie Irving's kryptonite ever since he left the team, and I think he's 3-9 against the Celtics, I believe, something like that. But I don't fucking know. Oh, no. I just said 11. Never mind. I'm tripping. But anyways, you got the box scores?
Yeah, I do. I do right here. Salute everyone. We're shaking and baking.
Yeah. Break. You can go break it down. First, Gideon. You can break down from the first all the way to, and then Errol can go, and then I'll go.
True. Well, it's pretty simple. I mean, you know what? Screw it. You know what? It's pretty simple. the Celtics just came out with so much energy. They came out like hungry piranhas in the sea, man. I mean, their defense was just locked in. Derrick Jones, 2 for 9. PJ Washington, 5 for 11. Gafford only had 3 shots. Uncle Drew was sick. Uncle Drew was PU in this game, 6 for 19. Luka Doncic was only 12 for 26, 4 12 from 3. Doncic, other than that third quarter, to start the third, he never really got going. Jaden Hardy, I mean, didn't really do not that much. Lively, 1 shot, was a foul machine in this game. Josh Green, 1 for 4. Kleber only took 1 shot. Tim Hardaway scored the same amount of points as Scooby-Doo, 0 points, 0 of 2 from the field, 0 of 1 from downtown. I mean, the Mavs only shot 42% from the field, 26% from downtown. I mean, 12-19 at the line. The Mavs just couldn't throw a penny in the ocean all day long. Jaylen Brown was the man of the hour. 22 points, 6 boards, 3 steals, 3 rejections. He was huge in that third quarter, 7 of 12 from the field, 2 of 6 from downtown. He didn't shoot well at the line, 6 of 11 at the line. Got fixed that. At the same time, that third quarter was when he made his mark. And especially even that second quarter when he was pickpocketing Luka twice and had 2 vicious rim-rocking slams to really break the game open. JT, he didn't shoot great, 6 for 60 from the field. At the same time, 16 points. At the same time, I thought he was steady like a rock with 11 boards, 5 assists, 1 block. Yes, his D wasn't great. I thought his rebounding was okay. Just needs to just be more consistent, though. Big Al was turning back the clock, especially that first quarter. 10 points, holding 7 boards. Dish the rock 3 times, 2 valuable spikes, 2 blocks, though. Big Al, big problems. 2 of 5 from downtown. Derek White, 15 points, 5 dishes, 2 boards. He had a great first half, Derek White. Slow second half. Drew Holiday, it was a fun holiday in Boston. Not so much for Dallas. 12 points, 5 dishes, 1 steal. 4 for 9 from the field, 2 of 5 from the great beyond. KP, the Porzingis Predator, was attacking the Mavs in this game. 20 points, 6 boards, 3 rejections. KP gave 8 of 13 from the field, 2 of 4 from the great beyond. KP was dynamite, especially in the first half of that elbow jumper. And he was just awesome, blocking everything in the paint. He was steady. He was playing without fouling. He didn't break a sweat at all. Like, you didn't know that he was out for 10 games. He was just an absolute machine in this game. Sam Hauser, 8 points. He played solid, 4 boards, 3 of 4 from the field, 2 of 2 from downtown, including canning a 3 that he barely had the ball. Even though Payne Pritchard was 0 for 7, 0 for 5 from 3, he gave you 2 assists. I thought he played steady, decent in this game. Luke Cornett only 1 shot, 2 points, and then Serena Cali 2 points. The Celtics shot 48% from the field, 38% from 3. I mean, it's pretty simple. My analysis was Boston just put the hammer down in that first quarter. They had a 17-point lead. That was the best first quarter lead ever for Boston. Also, as far as NBA Finals wise, they had a big lead of 29. They did a good job ball pressuring Luka and Kai. They did a good job putting Derek White and Drew on Kai. I thought JB and Luke was an A++ move, and I thought KP exploited D-Live and Gafford matchup, especially the elbow jumper. It was beautiful watching this to be the Celtics. And also, I thought Jaylen Brown really put the Mavs to sleep. After the Mavs pulled with an 8 in that third quarter, I thought Jaylen Brown steadied the ship, driving through the hoop, getting those free throws, and hitting that big-time 3, and that's pretty much that's it. And the fourth quarter was Yaha time. Their on-ball defense was great. The ball movement was great. The Mavs kept selling for jumpers, which I don't know why. And I think the Mavs, to me, played like they were just happy being in the NBA Finals rather than playing like they want to win. So the C's play like to me, I'll coach J Kidd. I'll coach J Kidd in this game. To me, and also the stars were stars. I thought the Celtics stars were stars as far as doing other things. The Mavs stars were not, and that's what it sees to draw first blood. That's my analysis. You go, Earl.
Oh, okay. What I got out of the game, it was just plain and simple. Celtics were the hungrier team. They came out like the hungrier team. They came out like they wanted it.
Yep.
They intensity was on a high from the jump. From the
Right.
first play when Al got that pump fake and dunked it, that's when I
Mhm.
knew okay, they're here to play tonight. Like they're here to play today.
Oh,
And
facts.
they came out. The intensity was just too much for Dallas. Celtics were in their face every time Dallas got the ball. They made them uncomfortable. They made
Mhm.
them just they made them forget their game plan because
Mhm.
Dallas was just turning over the ball. They looked
Mhm.
like they didn't know what to do. They started playing iso ball,
True.
and Celtics did exactly what I knew they were going to do, and
Mhm.
exactly what I said before the game started when we did our podcast yesterday.
Mhm.
I said they're going to let Luca do Luca, but
Which they did.
everybody else is going to get shut down.
True.
And that's exactly what happened. Luca did Luca, but everybody else had a hard time scoring.
Big time. Jones,
And
Irving, Gafford, Washington. Even Luka was not efficient. Luka was only 12 for 26. Luka only had a good third quarter. That's it.
yeah, so and I don't know what Shaq was talking about, saying Celtics don't even have 4 players who could guard Luca.
That's a
Because
lie.
yeah, so we made it uncomfortable for him. We really just put our foot on the necks and kept going. And it's funny because I was listening to KG's podcast, KG Certified, with him and Paul Pierce,
Oh, KG. Yeah,
and
KG.
Paul Pierce said Celtics to put the pressure on Dallas, they need to come in and win by 15, and they won by 18. So
They did that and more. They did that and more. Yep.
yeah, and it just looked like we were just the better team. We just really looked like the better team all around.
Boston is
They
the better
didn't have
team
the
all around. Yeah.
Yeah, they didn't have an answer for the offense. On
Mhm.
defense, we
Mhm.
made them move. We were finding the mismatch, but we weren't just hunting it. And we know we made everybody play defense. And Luca and Kyrie actually had to move their puppies and play some defense. And so they're wasting a lot of energy on defense because they were all spread out, and then they had to stay in front of people. And it was just a
True.
great win. Boston. It was a really good game from the start.
Mhm.
The end of the second and half of the third was the worst basketball. That was the worst
Yeah.
basketball they played all game. Like
Yeah.
that little 8 minute span was terrible.
Yeah.
But other than that, then they picked it up, got the
Mhm.
lead right back. And the fact that they got the lead right back, even though Dallas had momentum, it just
Was
shows it just shows a lot about the Celtics this year.
they're a different team. They're a much different team this year. They're
Yeah,
much different teams. Previous Celtics teams, when the leads dwindle, they tend to fold. This year's Celtics team showed a lot of resilience and moxie, and showed a lot of hunger. I mean, great on ball defense. Big Al. I mean, multiple guys contain Luca. Big Al, Drew, White. Heck, JT, JB. I know Luca had 30. If you watch the game, Lucas had a hard 30. It was a hard 30 for him, though.
yeah.
It was a
And
hard
he had
30.
one assist. That's the
And
key
one
part. He had
assist.
one assist.
One
Like we
assist.
held him to one assist. So that just proves that we did the game plan. We
That's
did our
true.
game plan.
The game plan. And I'm going to give game plan. And the C's did their job. They did a good job contesting shots, getting to loose balls, find through hammer stagger screens, did a good job, find through, and did a good job using the pick and pop, the give and go, did a good job slowing mismatches, and that's what the C's got done. For the Mavs, look, if you're the Mavs, and I'm watching this, and I'm going to keep saying this, stop settling for jumpers. Stop settling for jumpers. If you're the Mavs, exploit the mismatch. If you're the Mavs, all right. If you're Luka and Kai, attack the middle. Do you know how many butt naked open shots Kyrie braked in this game? And Washington, and Luka, and Jones. Wow, and Hardaway.
Yeah, Kyrie
Wow,
didn't make 1 3.
which is shocking. He was 0-5 from that. Uncle Drew was 0-4-5 from the Great Beyond.
Kyrie does not like playing in Boston. It's a
Nope.
mental thing. it's not even just because the fans and stuff. It's a mental thing with him. This point,
Mm-hmm.
like all the things that happened, it's still in the back of his mind, and you could tell because he did not look comfortable. And every time he got the ball, he was like, "Oh no, I don't want it no more."
Yeah.
So when he's in that environment, he doesn't look like Kyrie.
He don't. He did not. He did not. I mean, he did
Um,
not. And Derek Lively, look, I like Derek Lively. I like D Live, and I know he's a rookie. D Live was huge in these playoffs. He was awful in this game, getting some unnecessarily fouls. You're down by 8, man, dude. You're down 8. You have momentum. You have a chance to steal this game, and you command all these fouls. You gotta play discipline, man. You gotta
it's
play
because
discipline.
the team we got, it's not like the Timberwolves where he was just sitting on Rudy Gobert and he could just sit there and be like a free safety. No,
Mm-hmm.
like he has to guard everybody. He has to move out. And that's
He
why I said
has.
Celtics are deep. I said it for a while. Since I knew the matchup, I was like, Celtics are too deep for the Mavs. We're going to spread out, and everybody got to guard everybody. They can't double because they tried to double a couple times with Tatum. And then what did Tatum do?
Mhm.
Pass, someone was open for a 3 or open drive. So it's like they can't double, and they kept trying to double. So it was basically pick your poison.
Pretty much, if you're the Mavs, yeah, pick your poison. Is it gonna be White? Is it gonna be JT, JB, KP, Big Al, heck, Hauser, Pritchard? Like, pick your poison.
Yeah, and shout out to Hauser. He actually has a pulse. He is
Mhm.
alive. He is alive.
Hallelujah, hallelujah. Yeah, he risen
Yeah,
from the
two,
dead.
two threes, a jumper that was almost another 3. He
Mm-hmm.
got a steal on Luca. He got like another loose ball
He
steal.
was big. He was big.
Like that was huge. Like it was nice to see.
It was nice. He played well. Pritchard played well. Pritchard played well defensively. Um, the whole team just played solid. JT was solid rebounding. JB was amazing all game. JB was a pest all game. Big Al really wants his gold ball. He really wants his chip, man. I mean, wow.
Yeah,
I mean,
you could tell.
He does. KP, man, he did not break a sweat. Elbow jumpers, 3 ball from the parking lot. I mean, vicious jam. I mean, KP was huge. And if you're the Mavs, I can't believe I'm saying this. Your best bet on KP, maybe Maxi Kleba. D Live is too frail. Gafford can't guard KP. Maxi Kleba may be your best bet on KP. As crazy as it
Yeah,
sounds.
yeah. So Celtics, they just gotta come out with the same intensity. They can't get relaxed. They can't be like, oh, we're up 1 game. No, they got to
Mm-hmm.
come out with the same intensity. Don't
And for
rely on
games.
threes and
Mm-hmm.
just attack and just don't let. Because I know Kyrie's probably gonna have a better game next game.
You will, I think.
So we
I
gotta
think so.
do our best. Yeah, we gotta do our best to contain it and
Mm-hmm.
Luca and just don't get frustrated. We just
Right.
gotta keep doing our game plan. We gotta keep that same intensity. They gotta have the mentality that we're down. They gotta be like,
Right.
okay, we're down in this league. Like we're
We're
down in
down.
this series.
Yeah,
They gotta
you're
play
down.
like they're down. Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta have that mentality. You're down 1-0. Right.
Yeah, because you
Just
wanna go to Dallas at least up 2-0. You don't want to go to Dallas tied.
1-1. Because if you go 1-1, you may come back home down 3-1. So it's like, yeah. So it's like you don't want to go to Dallas, and it's hard to win at the American Airlines Center. So it's like, so it's like if you're the C's, you want to protect home court, you want to feed off the TD Garden crowd, and go to Big D and see what you can do at American Airlines Center.
Yeah, because
Which is,
Celtics are undefeated on the road this playoffs. So
mm-hmm.
it will be a very good boost for us to go into Dallas up 2-0 and hopefully steal game 3. Shoot, hopefully game 4 too, or steal one of them.
At least
At least
one.
steal one of them. Come back to Boston 3-1, and let's just win one in front of the home crowd, and let's just end this.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Or if you can, and I don't think this would happen if you sweep. Hey, so
Yeah, even better.
it's even better. So yeah, that's even better. So hey, 1 game at a time. If you're Boston, take care of game 2. Just do what you did tonight. It's simple. Do what you did tonight
Yeah,
if you're Boston. Do what you did tonight. For Dallas, Mike Keys for Dallas. Look, if you're J Kidd, if you're J Kidd, you gotta make some adjustments if you're J Kidd, man. Like you gotta if
It
you're
was
J
hard. He
Kidd,
ran zone. We killed the zone. They did, man. We killed the man.
big time. If you're J Kidd, start with the zone, man. Start with the crazy zone if you're J Kidd. The Celtics are number one in 3-pointers made. If you're Jason Kidd, start with the zone, man. And if you're looking at Kyrie, learn to get your teammates involved. If you're Derek Jones, okay, the C's are going to dare him to shoot jumpers. He has to cash them in. If you're PJ Washington, you got to cash in those jumpers. If you're Daniel Gafford, play like a man. Yeah, man?
Hey, Gideon, Mavs were battle tested by George Giddey and Kyle Edison. Now they face a team like the Celtics.
And they get bullied. Yeah. They get the lunch money taken away. Mavs just look like a high school, look like a freaking G League team in this game, man. I don't know what plays they were running. Like Luka Kai Isoball. Look at Kai Isoball can only get you so far if you're J Kidd. And if you look at
it worked with other teams because they weren't deep like that. You know, you're playing the Clippers, who weren't a good defensive team like that. So Isoball worked.
They was picking way too damn early.
Yeah, and then
Not a great rebounding team.
No, the Thunder, they're young and inexperienced in this type of level, so of course that didn't look so good for them towards the end. And then Minnesota, they were just on the high from beating
Denver.
Just beating Denver. So, that was their championship. So they were just on the high from that, and they got exposed, and they weren't making shots, and they came back to reality. But Celtics played angry. I think from all the talking people were doing, saying, "Oh, Celtics ain't being the Mavericks. Mavericks are too much for the Celtics." I think that pissed them off.
Too much for
them.
Yeah, the
Mavs think they pissed them off.
Mavs look shell shocked. Celtics look angry. Mavs look shell shocked. That's what I can say. Celtics look hungry. They look hungry. To me, Celtics look hungry and fierce, and the Mavs look shell shocked. How can I describe this game? You ever watch the show Ed, Ed, and Eddie, in which Kevin beats up Eddie every time? Yeah. The Celtics were Kevin. The Mavs were Eddie. Yeah.
Yeah. Because I don't know how many guys, I don't know, like if you guys pay attention, but in the game, I was looking at all the players' faces, and not one person on the Celtics were smiling.
That's good.
And I like that.
They're serious.
Yeah. Like, I like that. Like, Brown was just sitting there mad. Tatum was just sitting there looking. Porzingis wasn't smiling. Al Horford wasn't even smiling. So it was like, yeah,
job's not done.
Yeah, they're not playing around this year, because last time in the finals when they won Game 1, they're over here smiling and all happy like they won the finals, but now they're done. I feel like they're really done playing games. They're done with the talking. They're done with the disrespect, and that's what I've been waiting for. Like, how many slaps and spits in the face were they gonna take before they got mad? So
that is true. And if you're a greed freak, and I want to say this, if you're the Milwaukee Bucks, you're shaking you're shaking your pants right now, because the Celtics are 3 wins away from laughing in your face right now. What I mean by that is Drew Holiday's 3 wins away from laughing in your face. You traded this dude for Damian Lillard. Damian's a better player than Holiday. At the same time, you traded this dude for Damian Lillard, and look at you now. Drew's 3 wins away from a title.
Yeah, they gave up defense for off.
That's gonna be bad for the Mavericks, man. Shout out to Damian Lillard for requesting the trade.
Nice. And also for the Mavs, you traded KP, and again, the Mavs made the finals, I understand. At the same time, you traded KP, and KP's 3 wins away from a title. And the Knicks too. We traded KP too, and Hardaway. And you know what I mean. Salute, Tiffany.
Hey, Tiff.
Salute, guys. Salute, everyone.
What a beat.
Well, I was gonna say, what's your? I'm gonna go after you, Tiff. What was your thoughts on the game, from the first all the way to the end?
I love the energy. I loved how we came. I love the defense. I'm really was happy with the defense. But they made their runs. At the end. When they got it down. But otherwise, I was pleased. I was worried about because we had a long layover, basically, because we hadn't played since what last Monday, basically.
Last Monday, yeah.
Yeah, so I was, how teams come in, they a little sluggish, they be, and
Mhm.
KP was coming back. I was a little worried of how that was going. I'm glad he didn't start immediately. He came,
Mhm.
I is expecting now the 40 plus threes. It just get ridiculous sometimes with the team.
Mhm.
But otherwise, salute
Salute,
to
salute.
But otherwise, I was pleased. I didn't know KP was gonna come out like that in the first half. I was shocked.
The Porzingis predator was attacking the Mavs at the elbow, literally.
Hey, man. Salute everybody. What up, Tiffany? What up, Sweet? Hey,
Salute.
hey, listen,
Salute.
man. Three more to
Salute,
three
true.
more to three more to go, man. And listen, I try to warn these people. Listen, Sweezy heard me. I'm trying to warn. Listen, I thought it was a cakewalk. I mean, I'm waiting on we play some real competition. Then, is the Mavericks a cakewalk? I
The
don't. I
Mavs
mean,
not.
I I don't. I mean, listen. Now yeah, man. Game one on a game two, man. But listen, shout out to Porzingis. I didn't
Mhm.
see. I didn't think Porzingis was going to come off the bench. But that being said, too, the team. Listen, the team worry about winning. So Porzingis was cool with wherever his role going to be. But that being said, too, you ain't playing 40 days and you come out like that. That's
Whew.
amazing.
He
You
brought
ain't
did
playing
not.
40 days, come off an injury. You ain't playing 40 days. Forget about he come off an injury. It's just the rust. You ain't playing 40 days. And
and
you
made
come
his
out
first
like
five
that,
shots.
He looked
and you ain't
great.
come out like that. The Mavs are in trouble. If he could hey. And the crazy thing is though, the Celtics didn't play a great game. We didn't even play a great game like
True.
that. The Celtics could play way better.
That is true.
That's the scary thing about it. Um
That's
Listen, I
true.
don't like. Listen, I don't. I know it's only one game. It's only one game. Let's not. You know what I mean? It's still a lot of games left. We have to do. But
Yeah, yeah.
I don't see the Mavericks have an answer. Can the Mavericks stop the 3-point shooting for the Celtics? I don't think so. They can't.
We're
I
gonna have to
mean,
beat ourselves. Like we're going to be missing all threes and just turnovers and not executing.
And
but
also,
that's the thing.
okay.
Yeah, and my fault. But that's the thing too about the 3-point shooting. And people, like I said, we all can criticize the 3-point shooting, whatever. But if you notice, the only time the Celtics lose when we don't shoot enough threes. Because the thing, like I said this before, and I said this in the past, that the Celtics shoot a lot of threes though, but they're open threes. It's a drive
Why?
and kick situations.
Mm-hmm.
So that being said too, that's why if you notice what teams love to do, they're trying to limit the threes for the Celtics, rotate and limit the threes. But if you can't do that, then and especially in the 7-game series, good luck
Yeah.
Yeah,
because
because the Mavericks are a inside defense. Like their interior defense is like really good. They're not good perimeter. So
And the Mavs offense is
outside,
predictable to me, man. I know that, and the Mavs offense is too predictable. Luka, Kyrie, ISO. That can only get you so far, man. That is why I got this. That's one of the reasons why I got the
they,
Celtics winning, because the Celtics know how to share the ball. The Mavs
um,
to me play ice. The Mavs to me play ISO ball.
right, and that's the thing too. Like then the Mavericks had 9 assists.
9 and as
They
a
had
team,
9. So
nine.
so that one-on-one ball. Listen, when you play against any type of great defense, period, you have to move the ball. You have to
Mhm.
spread the defense. You have to spread the defense thin. You got to do certain things, and it's like, I mean, that's the thing. That's the thing. Like, listen. Can the Mavericks get 2 games? Maybe, I don't know. It's only one game. We'll see. But the fact that the Celtics blew out the Mavericks and they ain't played their best game yet
It is scary
is
for the Mavs.
That is
And
that is
this was the lowest the Mavs scored all playoffs, 89 points.
If you're the Mavs, this is bad. Because think about this. Boston, I'll be honest, they didn't even try and won by 18 like that. That's scary.
I could.
like,
Yeah.
that's yeah. I hear you. We hear you. We hear
What was
you.
your offensive? My bad.
That's what I'm saying. This is scary. The fact that the Celtics didn't play their best ball. I mean, they played their brand of basketball.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they play their brand, but that wasn't the best brand of it. We know they can play better than that.
Right.
Yeah.
Cutting down on the turnovers, the missed free throws, like that's that. I mean, listen. I mean, the fact that we won a game like that, blow out like that, that's the Mavericks should be alarming.
If you're the Mavs, right?
Yeah, because Celtics could honestly put up 130 easily. We've
They
seen this
could.
team; they could have scored. They could run up the numbers.
And I love the fact that when they cut it down to 8, when they cut it down to 8 points, the Mavericks cut it down to 8, and the Celtics responded. Man, listen, that doesn't happen exactly. We seeing the growth of this team.
Mm-hmm.
We seeing the growth of this team, and it's like I said before, you can't you can't do the same things. Listen, the past is in the past. Like I said, I love Marcus Smart. I love Robert Williams. Shout out to Grant Williams, whatever, all that. But that being said, too, it's a reason why we got Porzingis and Jrue Holiday now. And you saw, I mean, you can't just leave them dudes. You got to guard those guys. You know what I mean?
Agreed.
Yeah, it's showing why we got them. Like,
agreed.
Brad Stevens is a genius.
Jason Tatum, and in fact, this should be alarming too. All the criticism and over scrutiny that Tatum getting because he's playing because he's playing a certain people don't like the brand of basketball he's playing because they want him to average 30 points per game. But it should be alarming too, the fact that he can play like that, constantly play like this his whole playoff run, and we're winning games.
But true, the narrative already started tonight. I was on another panel, and that's what they was going with. That Jaylen Brown was the best player on this team. They already saying who's gonna win finals. They already saying who's gonna win finals MVP.
But Tiffany and Tweez and everybody on here, we had these conversations months ago, but they listen. That's all fine and dandy. We hang that 18 banner. It doesn't matter because we don't do it without we don't do it without Jason Tatum. We don't do it without Jaylen Brown. We don't do it without Porzingis. It doesn't matter. It's a team game. I emphasize that. One thing about me, people can critique me. People can say I'm biased. I'm this and that, whatever. One thing I've been preaching all this time is it's a team game.
Mm-hmm.
I preach that to the end. It's a team game, and you seeing it. So it's like you seeing it. Like it's like, I mean, what are we doing?
And Sam Hauser was huge too. Sam Hauser balled out too. He played steady too. Sam Hauser was big. I thought Payne Pritchard played well defensively. I thought Jrue Holiday, hey, if you're the Milwaukee Bucks, you're kicking yourself right now. See, Jrue Holiday was big again. Derek White had a good first half.
And like I said, Payne Pritchard was like 0 for 7, bro. Like that's not gonna happen again. Like that's what I'm saying. Like in fact that we still able to win. Sam Hauser mostly got that slump. Don't let Sam Hauser get that slump.
Yeah.
He got off of it. And he got off of it today. Got off of it. Trying to line it up.
Yeah. Okay. Can I go? Y'all ready?
Yeah.
All right, for sure. So, what happened in the first half? Al Horford. Al Horford was looking good. It was pretty much Al Horford versus the Luka show. Al Horford, pump fake, was getting to the basket, hit his threes. Jason Tatum just came off the rip playing stupid basketball, turning it over. I believe he had like 2 or 3 turnovers in the first quarter. And then just around the 6-minute mark, checked in Porzingis and Hauser. Porzingis, I think, weren't we losing? We were losing, right?
Yeah.
Hey, what was the score when he came in? I forgot. But anyways, I think Yeah, I think we were losing by I think we were down by 4 or 5. I don't remember, but yeah, we were losing. Porzingis came in, and then we were able to climb on top. And at first, like when he came in, that's when we went on a run, and I think we scored 17 straight when he came in, if I'm not mistaken.
Around that, yeah.
Porzingis was attacking the mismatch. He was hitting the mid range, getting to the paint. He hit a 3 in the first. That was good. That was good to see. Porzingis, he didn't shoot a lot of threes like Tatum did. You know what I'm saying? Porzingis was getting to the high post, getting to the top of the key. He was hitting deep twos. I would have liked the first half. I'm like, why you not driving like that? You know what I'm saying? But he is hella tall, and he could stroke that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So. Also, Luka got away with a lot of fouls. He was pushing off. He was shoving people. Tatum, he didn't get no calls. I really give Tatum. I give Tatum a D minus because the way how he was playing. Now, if he was impacting the game like other ways, like he did in previous games, like okay, he didn't shoot well, but he was playing good defense. He was playmaking. Rebounding, he wasn't really doing that. You know what I'm saying? To me, it looked like Tatum was. It looked like Tatum was selling the game. Tatum was making was getting some assists about the second and third. Then he went back to his old ways, started doing dumb shit, and I'm like, what the fuck? And then Tatum had Luka on him. I didn't like how he shot that damn 3. He was trying to shoot left. He didn't want to go right at all. You know what I mean? All these motherfuckers saying that we were going to lose, talking about, the Celtics got 2 Scottie Pippins, Jason Tatum, not a true number 1. Oh, and then they kept talking about the 2022 finals, all this other shit. Oh, y'all ain't played nobody. Y'all got a cakewalk. Y'all scared of Jimmy Butler. Jonathan Mitchell dropped 30 points on y'all. If he and Jerry Allen would have played, y'all would have lost this and that. And I'm like, why we keep running it back? You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all don't want to give us credit. You know what I'm saying? Ain't the point of us being the one seed to play the favorable matchups, right? And we supposed to play the opponents and then play the tougher opponents in the second and third round. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's our fault that the other teams is laying down like flies. You know what I'm saying? So we can't control who we playing. So that's not that's not on us. And on top of that, Boston is 23-7 against teams in the West. You know what I'm saying? So Boston been whooping teams' ass all year. Got the most 30-point blowouts. Got the most 20 plus. We got over 20. What was it getting? How many 20 wins we got? 19 20-point wins. Three. We blew out teams by. We blow teams by 50 plus 3 times. Like, what are we doing here? And then number 1 in 3 points in total. Number 1 in total 3-pointers made as a team. You know what I'm saying? We got a top 3 defense, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people was like, if Minnesota can't stop Kyrie and Luka and PJ Washington, what makes you think y'all can stop them? You know what I'm saying? And then they're not like motherfuckers is casuals. They're not breaking out on how we can't beat the Mavericks and shit like that. Here's a fun fact: Kyrie Irving is 0-11 ever since Kyrie stumped on Lucky when he was in Brooklyn. He's 0-11. He haven't beat us since 2021 playoffs when Brown and Rob Williams was hurt. You feel me? Like I was saying, Celtics, Kyrie Irving kryptonite. But go ahead, Errol.
I just want to say that something real quick. I saw a stat that Celtics in 48 games they were up by 20 or more points.
Say it again.
In 48 games, they were up by 20 or more.
ABC
not win, but they were just up by 20 at one point.
And also ABC showed 19 games they won by at least 25 or more.
Yeah.
This team clobbers teams. And also, did you know in game 1, ABC showed us, usually the winner of game 1 wins the NBA championship 70% of the time.
Well, I don't want to go back to 2020. Well, you know what happened to us.
I know.
We was a part of that 30%.
So,
Yeah.
right. I understand. I just want to add just
Yeah, I'm about to say because I thought we was going to win in 2022.
Same here. Well, I'm a Knicks fan. I picked you guys to win. Anywho, that happened. It is what it is. So now my keys for Boston. It's pretty simple. Just do what you did against the Mavs. Be physical. Fight through high screens. Fight through. Just keep being physical. Trapping Luka. Be physical with Kyrie. I love how D White, and Drew were just hounding Kai. I like how JT, JB, D White. Drew were hounding Luka. I know Luka at 30. It did not feel like a real 30, though, because it was hard, though. It was a very difficult one. And also, I thought they did a good job fighting through hammer plays. I thought they did a good job keeping Gafford away from the paint. And Derrick Jones, man, dude, Derrick Jones needs a jumper, man. The dude needs a jumper, bro. How do you go 1 of 7 inside the arc? What the heck? Maybe Derrick Jones. Like, really?
Yeah, Porzingis' presence.
Tell me about it. And did you see
that's their shots?
True, and KP had a rejection on Josh Green. Remember that? Yeah.
Yep,
We just erased big time. And then JB had a rejection on Jones.
And Kyrie.
In that third. And Kyrie, yep. Wow.
Yeah,
Celtics
you see
just
what Kyrie said at the press conference now? He said, what were we saying?
No, go ahead. What did Uncle Drew say?
He said, "Oh, I thought it was gonna be louder in there tonight." So he was basically saying the crowd was quiet.
Come on, Kai. Seriously, man.
Kyrie, come on.
Come on, Kai.
That's the first thing you think of. You should be talking about the bad game you had.
Talk about your team getting body slammed. If you're Dallas, if you're the Mavs, this is a winnable series for you, man. If you're the Mavs, man. If you're Kai, this is winnable for you, man. Think of this. JT had 16, and you lose. JT had 16. Pritchard was 0 for 7, and you lost by 18. Think of that, though.
Yeah. How much did Drew Holiday have? And Derek White?
Drew had 12. White had 15. Drew had 12. White had 15.
Okay, that's not bad.
Not bad. Yeah, White was steady in the first half. White hit a big 3 in the third, and then Drew was just big. If you're the Bucks, you're killing yourself right now. If you're the Pels, you're killing yourself right now. Heck, if you're the 76ers, remember, you used to play there. You're killing yourself treating this dude.
Anyways, I think KP and JB had about 6 blocks altogether and about 42 points or something like that.
Yep.
Yeah, 42 points.
Yeah.
42 points.
Yeah. We what I was gonna say, we do them off their game. Tatum played as White was big in the second quarter. Porzingis and Hauser helped change the game. Even though Hauser didn't lock the Kyrie, he did stop them. I thought Hauser played some solid defense. You know what I'm saying? We haven't seen nothing from Hauser since that one game in Miami. Pritchard, he wasn't hitting no shots, but he was playing defense and rebounding. You know what I'm saying? He gave effort. He helped Jaylen Brown get the steal from Luka. I believe Jaylen Brown ripped Luka about 2-3 times.
Twice. Yeah.
Yeah. The one where he pickpocketed him, bro. Man, that shit was nice. And he got that dunk.
Woo! The rim was crying. The rim was crying. Yeah.
They couldn't stop JB from getting downhill. You know what I'm saying? The Mavs, they don't have any POA defenders to stop Jaylen Brown. Derrick Jones is their best perimeter defender. Yeah, Derrick Jones is their best perimeter defender. Him and Washington. But on top of that, like the Celtics are not the Timberwolves. I'm gonna sag off on Rudy. I'm gonna roam. I'm gonna sag off on Jaden McDaniels. You know what I'm saying?
You can.
You know what I'm saying? And then on top of that, it's not like they're going against a Mike Conley. He's like Mike Conley's solid, but he's slow. He's not like what he used to. You get what I'm saying?
I agree.
So Cat pussy ass don't want to post up. Cat was showing his worst Cat wasn't rebounding at a high level, and he wasn't his numbers wasn't the same as it was in the previous years. You get what I'm saying? So
Yeah, dude shot
they
38%
played
against the
terrible.
Mavs. Yeah, Cat shot 38% from the field against the Mavs, 24% from long range against the Mavs. Come on, man.
Yeah.
Terrible.
But you know what's so crazy? They said Jalen Brown overpaid. He got no length. Tatum's soft. Tatum a fraud.
Yeah,
Tatum
and you know this narrative. Oh, Jalen Brown the best player on the team now. Like we're gonna win and stop.
That's what they said on Showtime Channel. Now
Yeah,
Jalen Brown the best player.
y'all trying to tear this team apart. This team ain't got no egos. That's why they're winning. There's no egos with this team. We don't care.
And bro, JB posterized gaff. Speaking of JB, did you see that vicious monster match? They just snow snatched Gafford that dunk. Whoo! In that second quarter, man. See the dunk that Jalen Brown had on Daniel Gafford? When he posterized him?
Yeah, he dunked on like 4 people with that dunk.
Yeah.
JB, especially this year, been really dunking on everybody.
Yeah.
He has a list and he's checking it off.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I know. Well, I know JB. Since I'm still mad about your All NBA you ain't get, but yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
He's definitely on a mission.
Tip, you not mad about the defensive team?
I could be, but I'm more mad. I was just pissed off about the All NBA because I just knew he was going to. No, yeah, because a lot of people
he's better than everybody on that third team. I don't care what nobody said. I mean,
you gonna tell me
Steph? I mean, well, he ain't better than Steph, but he had a better year than Steph.
Yeah, you ain't gonna tell me this team won 60+ games and you not gonna put him two of their players on there. Like, really, what's going on here?
Hey, Tiff, you know what's so funny? The LeBron and AD, they were the 10th seed at All-Star break, and they got 2 All-Stars.
Bonker got robbed. We should put Powell in All-NBA.
Exactly. Only one of those players played at an All-Star level, and that was Anthony Davis. But he got in there because his name, and he run the NBA, so you know how that shit is.
I don't see how Kawhi.
Paolo got robbed, though. Paolo had a great year.
Yeah, Kawhi. Tyrese Halliburton did not have no good second half. Remember, he was trash. It was the first half.
Yeah, Hallie was kind of bad. Yeah, Hallie was great in the first half. Hallie was great in the first half. And he was abysmal second half. Yeah, I know what you mean.
So yeah, Kawhi, I didn't like Kawhi on there either. Yeah, I'm still mad. I'm still mad Jay Brown ain't getting on there. That's more aggravating.
PG had a case. PG had a case. PG had a case. Spicy P had a case. Come on, man. PG had a case. Spicy P had a case. Paolo deserved All NBA. Hello, and man, I'm a Knicks fan. I'm not even a Magic fan. Paolo got, man, the NBA don't believe in magic. No pun intended. The NBA don't believe in magic. Paolo deserved All NBA, man. What? He averaged like 23. And he hit big shots and played good deep. Wow, man. That is blasphemous. It's bull jive. Paolo deserved All NBA. At least 13. He got his team to the playoffs. Come on, man. The Magic were the 5th seed, and he doesn't get All NBA? What?
Yeah, they got to fix this. They got to fix the voting stuff.
Yeah.
Or how they do it. I don't know. Maybe add a 4th team on there.
No, they're not going to do that. They're not going to do that.
Yeah, I don't know. They got to fix it, though.
Rudy had a case. Bam had a case. For All NBA.
Yeah, Bam did have a case. They did him wrong, too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know. The Brown disrespect is out of hand. They gotta stop.
And Stephen A. You bring up his name again, it's gonna be a problem.
Yeah.
Man. Because I remember Isaiah Thomas clapped back at Stephen A. for talking mess. Because Isaiah Thomas is close with Brown.
Oh yeah, and didn't Stephen A. He picked the Celtics at first, and then he picked the Mavs.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
he said
he
Celtics all year until now.
And now
Decides he
Mavs.
wants to say
Mav. So
Mavs.
yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, we know. Yeah, yeah. You better not be on when we win. You better not be on that stage either. Uh-uh. And
Yeah,
Kendrick Perkins, daggone sure better not be near us.
yeah, I'm kind of tired of Stephen A. He switches up his picks every other week. He'll say the Knicks, then he said Timberwolves, then he said Nuggets.
Now Mavs.
Now Mavs is like pick one to watch. Tomorrow he's probably gonna say Celtics.
Celtics. And then let's put a what if, right? Let's do Stephen A. Mavs win game 2. Mavs. Celtics win game 2. Celtics. Mavs. You know what I mean though. Celtics. You know what I mean though. Let's say Mavs win game 2. Hey, Mavs win the series. Let's say 1-1. Let's say Celtics win game 3. Oh, Celtics win. Let's say Mavs win game 4. Hey, Mavs will win. It's like, dude, pick a team and stand by your pick, man. Stand by it. If you're right, you're right. If you're wrong, you're wrong.
Yeah,
Stand by it,
he's
man.
gonna say tomorrow. He's gonna be like, if Boston wins game 2, they're gonna win the whole thing.
And even
That's
Boston wins
exactly
game
what
2, it's not over. Even Boston wins game 2, it's not over. Teams are blown 2 leads. Even
Yeah,
Well,
Boston.
came back.
I'm gonna say this about game 2, guys. We know how Boston sometimes gets with game 2. Now I was happy about the last, again they won game 2, but at home they be tripping at times on game 2.
Yeah.
We're not gonna tell the truth with them. You better not be lazy and come out lackluster. Talking about I know you're a good road team, but take advantage of this. You could be
True.
2
Exactly.
games up.
Sure, you don't want to go to the American Airlines Center 1-1. You don't want to lose. You don't want to go to the American Airlines Center in a 1-1 tie. You don't. The Mavs are tough at home. The Mavs are tough at home. Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. If you get game 2, I mean the pressure's all on them. You only technically got to win 1 game there.
Technically, yeah.
Yeah. I mean I want the sweep, but I'm just saying
Yeah, I know what you mean. Though I know what you mean. If you're the Mavs, you just gotta I'm gonna keep saying this. Stop settling for jumpers. If you're the Mavs, go to the bucket. If you're Dallas, we're all watching this. How many times am I watching Kyrie have an open lane to the rack and he's shooting threes? Luka shooting threes. Jones trying to be Curly Neal and he's failing in the paint though. Like what?
Yeah, we just gotta really watch out because now Dallas is gonna come out with some type of urgency. I don't know if Luka's gonna put up another 30, but I know Kyrie's gonna put up more than what he did tonight, more than 12.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And it's just everybody else. We got to make sure Derrick Jones don't get hot and PJ Washington don't get hot and Hardy start catching a little fire at the end.
Or Hardaway or Tim Hardaway, yeah.
Yeah, so we just gotta come out. We gotta come out with intensity. We gotta come out and throw the first punch again.
Mm-hmm.
We gotta act like we down 0-1. Yeah, that's what we need to act like. We gotta act like we down 0-1.
Exactly. Intensity. We gotta come out with some urgency.
Yep.
Yeah, man. Right.
We ain't forget that feeling. The Warriors celebrating and champagne in the locker room and TD God.
Yeah, man.
That was nasty.
That was nasty. Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah.
I didn't even watch it. I turned it off.
You see that?
I couldn't even watch it. I mean, I'm not even gonna lie. I turned it off. I was mad. I turned my phone off, man.
Mm-hmm.
And that hurt because like all my friends are Warrior fans too. So it was like that one hurt so much.
I know how you feel. I'm a Knicks fan. I know how you feel, man. I know how you feel, man. I mean, I know how you feel. Losing to the Spurs in '99 was painful. Losing to the Heat last year was painful. Losing to the Pacers this year was painful. Losing to the Nets in '04 was painful. Losing to you guys in 2011 was painful. Losing to getting waxed by the Heat in 2012 was painful. Losing to the Pacers in 2013 was painful. Losing to the Pacers in 2000 was painful. Losing to the Raptors in '01 was painful. I know how you feel, man. I know how you feel. Losing to the Bulls multiple times was painful. Yeah, I know how you feel.
Yeah.
True.
But I don't know. Celtics just come out. They got to come out and don't rely on threes. Like if your first couple threes don't fall, don't put their head down, and I don't want to see that. And
Yeah, and
I'm worried about Derek White.
yeah, and Jason, we got to kind of go better. Please, no turnovers.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Drive to the
G.
back.
Yeah,
Drive to the
JP.
basket. Don't
Yeah,
be
Yeah,
JP.
settling for
put that
threes.
powder thing on your hands and get some grip, because boy, that ball was slipping out.
Yeah, man, I mean, really, Jason, the Deuce was looking upset at you.
Yeah, yeah, he was.
We know you. We know you can go out and give us better numbers.
Yeah, I just hope Derek White keeps the scoring and Drew Holiday. Like, I don't want a game where they're missing everything and they only got like 5 points.
Yeah, I don't want to. Yeah.
That's the
Yeah, I
only thing
know.
that scares
And
me.
Sam Hauser, don't you go back in the slump. He
Yeah.
showed up today.
Mm-hmm.
Fine. Yeah, he had a
You
pulse.
owe us.
He is alive.
He wasn't these playoffs. He was bad.
Oh yeah, I thought he was just a dead man walking, but he had a pulse today. But yeah, we look good. We looked very good today. But now it's on game 2. It's not over yet.
Yeah, we got to go all the way till Sunday.
I know.
One down, 3 more to go.
Oh. Hey T, where's that Hollywood fake Herman? Where's he at?
Oh, he was talking shit.
Yeah, where's he at?
Oh, Tiffany, you did watch the stream. Gideon ran him off the panel.
He was just making all these crazy. I'm a Knicks fan, and he was making all these stupid. Oh, if this had happened, why are we doing hypothetical, man? What? Like,
Then he kept. Then Earl was asking him questions. He kept dodging the question. He kept saying the same shit, and then he kept going off narratives
and hypothetical.
And then he couldn't prove on how Jason Tatum Brown is a fraud, and he said Luka and Kyrie are the 2 best players in the series. That's what he said.
Oh.
That's exactly what he said.
And he said,
Earl, what was the question you asked him?
Because he said Drew Holiday isn't a point guard. I was like, how's Drew Holiday not a point guard? And then he wanted to name me. He was like, that's why with the
He
Pelicans,
said Drew Holiday can't fit. No, I was telling him Drew Holiday is a facilitator. He said Drew Holiday can't. He basically said Drew Holiday can't run an offense, and he's not effective on offense. I don't know, bro. And then he wasn't making no points about PJ Washington or Gafford or none of those guys.
Or Derrick Jones either.
He said, bro, they had a harder, tougher run than y'all. Y'all play nobody.
Okay, do I think the Mavs had a harder road than the C's? Yes. At the same time, the C's didn't play nobody. You can't see the C's play nobody.
Then I even put this up to make them feel better. I put it into that. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I laugh at this every time I see this, Tim.
Wow. That's fun.
To make him feel better.
Yeah, no Jimmy McBuckets, no Jay Rich, no Scary Terry, no Jaime Jaquez, no Ben Mathen, no Jared Allen, no Howard.
Jaquez played.
No, I know he played. I'm just talking about I know he played, though. I know he
Jay
played.
Rich.
No, Jay Rich didn't play the whole series. Jay Rich was out.
Time out. Jaime Jaquez only missed 1 game, and he was never hurt. So what did he do? He was a non-factor.
I know.
Let me put it into this. So the first round, Jimmy Butler Rose would have played. Okay, cool. That would have been Jimmy Butler played. I would have did nothing but made it interesting. Are they good enough to pull it off against the Celtics? No. They haven't beaten the Celtics all year. Is this the same Celtics team as last year? No. You know what I'm saying? Despite us playing bad, despite us shooting ourselves out the game, we find ways to win games. You get what I'm saying? Because a lot of those games that we played in the first half, how we played terrible, on how we blew leads, nigga, we would have lost some games, bro. I seen the team play bad, and then they find a way, like, bro, like I'm seeing us down 20. We coming back, cutting the game down. You know what I'm saying? I'm seeing us down 22-18. We cutting the game down. You know what I'm saying? And then we forcing overtime, shit like that. You know, we're the 1 seed. We can't control on who we played. And on top of that, we're 23-7 against the West. You know what I'm saying? And then the Mavericks, they haven't beaten us in 3 or 4 years. You know what I'm saying? And then on top of that, Kyrie Irving, ever since he left Boston, he's like 3-9. He like 3-9 or 3-10, some shit like that.
Yeah, he got to apologize to Lucky first, okay? With the apologies, Kyrie. That was
we didn't do nothing to him. We welcomed him with open arms. We showed him love. He said he was going to resign with us.
Yeah, and then
you said what?
Then all of a sudden turned around and said, "Oh,
I said we showed him love. We didn't do nothing to him." But go ahead, Earl.
Oh no, I was saying like after that, like after he said he'll resign, then all of a sudden talking about I don't owe them shit. Like the heck? Now you're going back on your word, and then they even like thank the city or nothing. He just dipped and went to Brooklyn.
Yeah, because I think y'all remember. I think he and KD was conspiring at the All-Star game. We did the writing was in the wall, and he wasn't doing great. Like True said, with the great leadership, he supposed to be the leader on that team, picking and choosing who you want to be cool with. Kind of broke it up with the young fellas, and that's why they did not get along. You can't do that. Pick and choose who you want to invite and stuff. You're supposed to be the leader of this team.
I'm going to say this right now, okay? Here's the thing for this series. JT doesn't need to play great. He just needs to play well for them to win. Luke and Kai have to play great for the Mavs to win. You know what I'm saying? JT doesn't need to play super duper. He just needs to play steady. Luke and Kai have to light up the world on fire and dominate for the Mavs to win. That is not an opinion. That is a fact.
Yep. Exactly. And
both got put up like over 30.
They got put up over 30 to beat us. That's what I'm saying, because I don't see nobody on their team dropping over 20 on their team.
Agreed.
Other than Luke and Kyrie.
Agreed. Even 30 might not be enough.
Yeah, what?
Even 30 might not be enough.
Yeah.
You said they both. You talking about Luke and Kyrie? Like if they was both to draft 30 each? That's what you were saying, or what?
Yeah, like if Kyrie.
That might not be enough. JT could drop 30. JB could drop 30. KP sometimes we wanted to. So
KP can drop 30.
He could. Yeah. KP could. D White.
I'm about to say Derek White could drop 38 on you. So I mean.
That might not be. It has to be like 35 for both. To me, Kai and Luke had to get like 35, or heck, Luke might have to have a triple double. Kai need to go for like 35. That's the only way the Mavs pull this off. And not just that, Jones or Washington will have to step up. That's the only way the Mavs pull this off. And that's gonna be tough. That's gonna be very tough. I don't think this is a good matchup for the Mavs, in my belief. I don't think it's a good matchup for the Mavs, though, because Boston has too many weapons, though.
Too many weapons, man.
Boston has too many weapons.
They had. See. Look, they got 2 certified bucket getters. We got 5 certified bucket getters.
Pretty much.
You know what I'm saying? So we have 5 closers. They got 2 closers.
You kind of say 6 or 7 if you want to add Al and Pritchard.
Oh yeah,
and Hauser sometimes, and Hauser here and there.
You talking about certified bucket or a closer? What you mean?
Bucket. Okay.
Bucket.
Yeah, and look, I know you're not a big fan of Cornette. Cornette occasionally can hit a 3, occasionally. So yeah,
he never hit a 3. He haven't hit a 3 in the bubble. I don't know, but
I know. I'm saying occasionally.
I don't want to see him in the game at all. I want to see Springer. He sucks.
I just like Cornette for his offensive rebounds. That's the only thing.
Yeah, I trust Sam Hauser over him any time of the day.
Yeah, I'd rather play Hauser than him. But
weapons for the Mavs.
Yeah, y'all made a valid point. The next game on Sunday, we might as well play like we down 0-1.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, because I'd be upset. Like, I think y'all had a stat for us over how many years? Like, that was 500 in the playoffs at home. I was like, this is terrible.
They said they said hey Tip, I kept hearing that we have a losing record at home in the playoffs or some shit like the last.
That's a lie.
Almost.
That's a lie. They're 18-14 at home the last few years. They're 18-14.
No, I'm talking about the playoffs.
In the playoffs, they're 18-14 in the playoffs at home. That's a winning record.
Yeah.
No,
That's
but
barely.
it was before. No, it was before. Like he's right. It was before we started playing and winning at home. But like the previous we was bad. Like we was like 5.
Oh yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah. You were struggling.
Yeah, we
it
were
was
in the
before this-
playoffs.
It was before the playoffs started this year. We had like.
Oh yeah, you were bad at home. Yeah.
Yeah, bad at home. So this is no excuse, fellas. I want game 2. Okay.
Yeah, they need to win game 2.
They need to win game 2 because you win game 2.
They need to win this one.
If the C's win game 2, then the Mavs are in trouble. If the Mavs win game 2, there's a good chance they may come back down 3-1. I'm not saying you would. I'm saying it's a possibility. I'm not saying you would. I'm saying it's a possibility because the Mavs are tough at home. I'm not saying you would. I'm saying it's a possibility. So,
but Celtics are undefeated on the road too.
I know that. I think you guys can get one of those.
We actually, one thing about it, we actually do come up big on the road. I don't know what you do.
Yeah,
I know.
But I just want to go on the road 2-0.
2-0. Yep.
Undefeated on the road, up 2-0. That makes me feel a lot better.
True.
Because they're gonna try to get one of those games, and Tatum always plays good in Dallas.
He loves Big D. Loves AAC.
When he better show up for game 2. I don't want all these turnovers, Tatum.
Yeah.
And I'm taking those stupid threes.
Just stands there.
Tip, I was waiting on you to cook Tatum. I thought True was gonna cook him. True didn't even cook him.
I love Tatum. I'm just gonna tell him like it is. He did have a bad,
I'm gonna say this. This is worst playoff game I've seen this season.
I've seen, this season. I'm about to say,
because even when he shot bad against Miami, he didn't play as bad as this though.
No, he didn't. He didn't play as bad because he was doing
something about him in the finals, man.
When he better snap out of it.
Yeah, like
Girl, what did you think that you didn't like?
Those turnovers and his shot decisions.
Yeah, those turnovers.
Yeah, he has to fix those. He has to be equipped.
And he was doing good with the turnovers, like in the preview. I don't know what
exactly.
Yeah, and he was driving so soft. Like he went up for like layups, like it was soft. Like what? You scared of contact?
And then he wasn't exactly. Then he wasn't helping on defense at all. Then he wasn't sliding his feet. He wasn't getting defense, and he was being lazy.
Yeah, he was just
like we worried about. He wasn't helping at all. You know what I'm saying?
He was getting blown by PJ Washington. Come on, now.
He bet 6 for 16, Tatum. I don't think I look at them numbers.
Well, luckily,
did he even shoot free throws?
He did.
He missed one free throw.
He missed one.
Oh, okay.
So I remember he missed that one. I think he went to the line like once, twice.
Yeah.
But no, he shot the ball more than he drove in the first half for sure.
True.
Yeah.
I thought JT did a good job not trying to force the issue too much, letting other guys do the work, and then he kind of was struggling at times in this game, trying to, his jumper was failing him. What I will give JT credit is that he was rebounding, so I will give JT credit. If JT could just be consistent offensively, then it just plays huge dividends. Like I said before, does he need to play great for this team to beat the Mavs? No, he just have to play steady. Simple.
What he did at the end with those 2 jump shots at the end, that's what I want to see more.
Mm-hmm. There you go, JT.
Get that little backup and then fade away. Mm-hmm. He makes those.
Yeah,
exactly.
He need to do more of that and less three, sir.
Exactly.
And be more aggressive with his drives because he was driving soft, and I don't know why he couldn't hold on to that ball. He was making some passes that just
swing that ball, JT.
Wild.
Calm down, JT. You can make a mistake, learn from it, JT. You can make a mistake, learn from it.
Because if you ball out the next 3 games, and how many more games we got to go? We ain't gonna talk about you.
This is a winnable series. To be honest, it's a winnable series for both of these teams. To be honest, if you're both of these teams, it's pretty winnable. If you're the Celtics, all you have to do is just use your size. If you're the Mavs, I'll just keep harping on this. Stop settling for jumpers. Simple as, and stop playing stupid iso
You
ball.
notice the Mavs didn't run pick and roll like that, right? They waited till like the last minute to run pick and roll. I noticed. I'm like, what the fuck?
It's
I
stupid.
was hoping the second half. I said the second half. This is what I told Elise. I said I'm looking for a more aggressive Kyrie Irving, and I'm looking for them to run pick and roll more because Kyrie wasn't aggressive in the first half, and Luka was pretty much shot jacking.
Exactly. That's not going to work in this series. If you're the Mavs, if that keeps happening, you'll get swept if that keeps happening. Nah, like Kai and Luke have to, Luke has to stop being a ball hog, and Kai has to, be assertive, get to the mid-range, be more assertive, go to the bucket. And if you're Derrick Jones and PJ Washington, right? Because the C's are going to dare you to shoot jumpers. You got to cash those in if you're Jones and Washington, Hardaway, Hardy, Green. They got to cash those in. And if you're Gafford, 3 shots, man, you got to play strong, man. 3 shots in this game, it's the finals, man. You got to play like a man, dog. You got to rock the rim, man. Don't play like a, sorry for my language here, don't play like a pussy, man. So, yeah, and if you're D Live, I like Derek Lively. I get it. He's a rookie. Stop. Get your head in the game. Stop playing without fouling. Play discipline, man. You know how you were so great against the Wolves? Go back to that if you're D Live. For the C's, just do what you did in this game. Simple as that. To me, this is a winnable series for both of these teams. To me, if they just both play smart. Simple as that. To me, at least.
Yeah, and also it was an experience from Dallas never being here, so you could tell a lot of their players were like, "Ooh, these legs are big." Like they knew it was a big moment. They played like it was their first finals.
Tell me about it. They look petrified. They look shell-shocked, petrified. Yeah,
they're gonna be more calm game 2. That's why I'm saying game 2 is big. Like we have to win because they got the jitters out the way now. They know what to expect.
Yeah,
so game 2 is gonna be a must win for us. Like it's gonna be big.
Errol, we didn't even play our best style of basketball. Like Tatum didn't play great. Pritchard didn't play great. You know what I'm saying? Who else? Who else?
Brown showed up a little bit.
Drew didn't play great. Drew played okay.
What was Drew's stat line?
Yeah. He had 12 points, and let me bring it up again. Okay.
Al didn't do anything in the second half. I know he got that putback, but he didn't do anything. But I think Brown and Brown and
KP.
Brown and Porzingis, bro. There was a menace. There was an anchor on defense. There was just blocking shit. You know what I'm saying? Like they was everywhere. You know what I'm saying?
KP. Whew.
Yeah, man. KP was.
Now we get that KP every night.
Yeah,
Drew had 12 points. It's gonna be over. He gonna be 5 MVP. I got my money on him.
We sweeping him, bro. We get that from JB and KP every night. We sweeping them, bro.
Yeah, and if Tatum picks it up,
then if Tatum picks it up, then the Mavs are in trouble. Yep. If JT picks it up. If KP, I call him the Porzingis predator in this game because he went out for blood in this game, though. I mean, if you're the Mavs, you traded this dude, man. How do you feel if you're the Mavs? You traded this dude, though. His mid-range was...
Honestly, we have 3 people who could score 20 every game with those 3.
Yep, KP, JT, and JB. Even Drew here and there sometimes. Yeah. That's technically 4. And White wants up on 5.
Sometimes Al Horford.
Horford 6.
Oh, yeah, I'm about to say sometimes it is Al Horford. I forgot about
Big Al. Yeah, Drew had 12 points, 8 rebounds, 5 assists. I just want to throw it out there. Yeah. And if you're the Bucks, I still to the light, we don't understand how you trade away Drew Holiday, who could play make sometimes, rebound, defend, can hit the 3 sometimes, can give you a layup, is a junkie R&D. I don't know how the Bucks let Drew go.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
And you could have got rid of Middleton. That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm just saying, if Drew gets his second chip with us to your rival Celtics, that's really bogus.
Exactly. And I know people gonna say, "Oh, the Bucks can't afford to give Drew that money." What does that mean, though? So Drew was an impactful piece for the Bucks. So I don't want to hear that. I'm not saying Drew's a star. He's not a superstar or anything. I'm saying that Drew was an impactful piece for the Bucks. So why would I trade a dude that was impactful for my team? I just never understood that. And now look, He's 3 wins away from laughing in your face. 3 wins away.
But yeah, man, don't let the Celtics even play Celtics didn't even play their best basketball, man. Don't let man. I'm telling you, bro, we could have blew these niggas out by 40 if Tatum was efficient, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you know what I'm saying? If Drew Holiday was a little better on offense. Go ahead, Tiff.
I was gonna say 6 was 6. Straight up, I know. Whew, that was rough.
And JT was just better, and Drew other better, I think, and Pritchard. I think this scoreboard would have been way more
Could have put the game away early in the third quarter, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But like I said, man, Tatum doesn't have to drop 30. He doesn't have to drop a triple double or near triple double for us to win because he got a great supporting cast. Because White can give you 15 to close to 30 a game. Holiday could lock a nigga up, could drop about 15 to 25 a game. You know what I'm saying? Porzingis could give you about 18 to 30 a game. Tatum could, you know what I'm saying, could have a cool 18 to 30 a game. That's cool. JB can go for 40.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Even JT can go for 40 if he wanted to too. Yeah.
And Payne Pritchard could go for like 18.
18, even 20. Pritchard, even House could give 15.
He had games when he's on fire.
I don't think House will go for 15.
No, I'm saying once in a blue moon. I'm saying once in a blue moon. Once in a blue moon. They could.
Hauser go for it was regular season. It was against the Wizards, but Hauser was on fire. Remember, he almost had 30. It was him and JT.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, I've seen the Sam Hauser go off now.
Yes. Before.
Yeah, he had like 10 3-pointers or something.
Yeah,
like that.
he almost broke the record.
Yeah. By 1, he missed it.
Mm-hmm.
Marcus Smart holds that record for most threes in the game.
Crazy.
But yeah, so we've seen this team really light it up.
Hey, Ted, if either team win, Grant will get a ring.
Wait. How does
no.
How you get a ring with us?
No, that's not true.
I see somebody made a post, but it only could work if the Mavericks win because he played half the year.
Yeah. I wish the hell we would have given him a ring.
The Mavs,
He gonna be at a ring ceremony.
Yikes. So if you're Grant Williams, sadly you have to root for the Mavs. If you're Grant, right? You have to root for the Mavs if you're Grant Williams. Sadly.
Yeah.
No, I think
if he accept the ring. You think he'll accept it?
Yeah, he's gonna take the ring.
I think he'll take it. I think take the chip. If the Mavs win,
Pat Bev was like, if the Lakers win, he was gonna take that ring last year.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, everybody takes the ring. They just don't.
Anderson Varejao turned out the ring he got from Cleveland when he went to the Warriors. You remember?
I remember.
And he's not even good. I would have took the ring. Fuck that. Nigga, I've been
and I think Boogie accepted his ring with the Lakers.
You know what's so crazy? I didn't even know that Boogie got a ring with the Lakers because it said in the video. He said when he tore his ACL, I think when he remember the year the Warriors lost, he went to the Lakers.
Mm-hmm.
And then he said, I forgot he was on that team.
Yeah, in 2020.
Because I'm like, didn't they cut him? I thought they cut him because remember he got hurt.
They kept him.
The Lakers signed him and they cut him in the middle of the season.
No, they didn't cut him, and then they activated him like in the last few games of the finals.
He didn't even play a single game for the Lakers in 2020. He didn't even play a single game for LA in 2020.
Yeah, they just activated him so he could be on the eligible list to get a ring or something like that because he played an official game.
Boogie got a ring. Yeah, he was on the roster. Yeah, Boogie was on the roster and they let him go. If you're on the roster any part of the season, during the season, and that team ends up winning a title, you get a ring. So that's how it goes. If you're on the roster, if you're on that championship roster, even if you don't finish the season, you get a ring. You know what I mean? So yeah. The Lakers.
Yeah, so it's It's a cheap ring, but yeah.
Hmm.
Okay. What do you think about Jason Kidd changing up his game plan, taking Gafford out and putting Washington at the 5, and to because they couldn't stop us in the mid range or the they couldn't guard our bigs.
Yeah, that was a risky move.
Because he wasn't playing Gafford. I'm shocked. I said, what the hell?
I say idiot. I say retarded. That move was retarded. If you're J Kid, retarded. That was dumb. If you're J Kid, Washington's not a great defender, man. He's mediocre indeed. He's not a 5. PJ ain't a PJ's not a 5.
5, yeah, he not 5.
No. And it's funny how everybody's saying like, oh, he's got to guard Tatum. Like Tatum hasn't came across someone like his same size. It's like you guys act like they never played against each other. Like they played when Washington was with the Hornets, and Tatum used to give him buckets. So it's like he's played against him before. I don't know why they're acting like they never faced him before.
I never understood neither.
Like they played all these players before, either before the deadline or after the deadline.
Man, where these Mavs fans came from?
They're
I don't Mavs
from
fans.
Laker fans.
Laker fans are Mavs fans. This shit crazy.
Yeah, because they don't want.
Oh yeah,
the banner.
Yeah, the banner.
Yep.
The banner. Yeah.
And you know who's also a Mavs fan right now? The Milwaukee Bucks are also Mavs fans right now.
I don't think they care about, you know what I'm saying?
Drew Holiday. They don't want Drew.
I don't think
Holiday.
they care, bro, because they was ass all year. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're just saying, "Oh, if we were healthy," that's all they're saying.
And it's all and you know me, I don't do the what if game because you weren't healthy. And besides, you could have you the Pacers weren't healthy neither. They didn't have Ben Mathurin. I get it. Mathurin's not Giannis. Still, Mathurin's a key player. What the Pacers do. So, and Hallie wasn't healthy neither. Hallie had a soles. Hallie had an ankle injury, and also so Hallie wasn't healthy. So let's not pretend that Indiana was healthy because they were not. They didn't have a key player in Ben Mathurin, who, mind you, was a starter before Spicy P came. So we can't ignore that. And the Pacers were beating the Bucks 4 times with Giannis on the floor. People can't ignore that.
Facts.
You know, I'm not doing no crazy hypotheticals
Yeah.
about, I'm not playing that what if game. You know me. I don't like what ifs though. We don't know how the series will turn out with Giannis. I don't know. He wasn't there. With Giannis and Dame, didn't they lose to like the Blazers, the Spurs, like the Lakers with like LeBron twice?
They lost
the Grizzlies.
the G-League Memphis Grizzlies.
Twice Grizzlies without
They didn't lost to the Wizards?
Yeah,
they did lose to the Wizards.
Yeah, Wizards. They lost to the freaking Raptors. They lost to the Hawks. They lost to the Bulls. I'm talking with Giannis and Dame. They lost to the Bulls without Levine and DeRozan. You know, we would never know how that series would have turned out with Giannis on the floor. We don't know that. It's a hypothetical. You know, it's dumb. Like, if we're playing that stupid what if game, what if Ben Mathurin played? It's dumb.
But anyways, what I was gonna say, what's your prediction for game 2? Go ahead, Earl, and then Tiff go.
I didn't hear the question. You're skipping out a little bit.
Well, what's your prediction for game 2, Earl? And then
My prediction for game 2, I got Celtics winning by 9. It's going to be a little bit closer because I feel like Mavericks are going to come relax a little bit because now they got the jitters out the way. And Jason Kidd, he's good at making in-game making adjustments. So I feel like he's going to make adjustments, but I feel like Celtics are going to come out and they're going to have a good offensive game.
Right.
I see Tatum leading the scoring, or Brown, one of them.
Yeah.
But I see a big game coming from like Al Horford. I see a big Al game coming, or a big Pink Pritchard game. But I
Okay.
got Celtics in game 2.
Okay.
I got Celtics in game 2 by 9.
Go ahead, Tiff.
Um. Okay. Please don't disappoint me, Celtics. I do got you a game too, but I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go a little less than 9. I believe it's gonna be a close game, about 5 points. I'm just being honest. I think the Mavs gonna come out. Sometimes the Celtics be playing around. I hope Tatum it be more aggressive. Goes to the rim. Basically make jumpers and not 3-pointers. And I expect KP to have another good game. I think KP is hungry. He's back. He's missed the playoffs, and I think he want to show what he can do.
Okay. You done, Tiff?
Yeah, I'm done.
All right. Game 2. I expect I expect to see a better Mavericks team. I got the Celtics winning by like. Okay. Look. KP is gonna have a good game. I don't think Peyton Pritchard is gonna go 0 for 7. I think Peyton Pritchard is gonna have a good 8 to 12 points. I see him having 4 assists and 3 rebounds. I see Sam Hauser. I predict Sam Hauser to get between 5 to 8 points. If Sam Hauser can get between 6 to 10 points, I'm cool. I'm cool. You know what I'm saying? If he was playing defense like how he did today, I'm fine with that. You know what I'm saying? I hope he play O'Shea. You know what I'm saying? I want to see O'Shea out there. Looking for Tatum to play in the post more, shoot the mid range. Because if you notice, Tatum didn't start shooting mid range until late in the game. He didn't. You know what I'm saying? He didn't shoot well, whatever, from the mid range, even though most of his misses came from the 3. I believe Boston would have under 9 turnovers the next game. We did stop the Mavericks. The Mavericks only had 9 assists, and we had over 20 assists. Mavs only had 9 assists. You know what I'm saying? And they didn't shoot well from the 3 at all. The first half we shot 27 threes. I hope Missoula keep the game to under 43s. You know what I'm saying? If he can keep it under 35, that would be cool, because our mid range in the post in the restricted area, that's our bread and butter. You know what I'm saying? They can't stop us. We're too loaded for wing depth. They can't stop us, man. We're long, lanky, tall. A whole starting lineup can shoot threes. They're Mavericks. They don't have the same advantage we got. So it's not like we're the Timberwolves. It's not like we're crippled, because in the beginning of the third, we were looking like the Timberwolves. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It looked like we're just relying heavily on one player. Everybody else didn't know what the fuck they were doing, and you know what I'm saying. And you know what I'm saying. Like they just kept shooting threes, shooting contested shots. Wasn't playing smart ball. But then Jaylen Brown and Porzingis started clicking. You know what I'm saying. The ball movement went great. We were hitting tools, getting putbacks. We started crashing the boards. I love that. But give me fuck it. Give me Celtics by 10. I believe Kyrie Irving will have a better game. Go ahead, Gideon.
This is gonna sound a little bit controversial, and hear me out for this though. I got the Celtics winning the series. I have a weird ass feeling the Mavs are gonna win game 2. Hear me out for this though. I got the Celtics winning the series. Something tells me that Boston's inconsistent in game 2s, and yes, the Celtics could have played better. Same thing with the Mavs. The Mavs could have played better too. I don't see I don't see Kyrie going 6 of 19 again. I think Uncle Drew's gonna be more aggressive. I think Luka's gonna be more assertive in the paint, and I have a feeling either Washington or Gafford's gonna step it up, or Lively. I have a weird feeling the Mavs are going to win game 2. Because, again, don't forget, the Mavs play well on the road, too. They're only 7-3 on the road. Yes, they play like Dookie me in this game. And remember, the C's historically struggle in game 2s. Historically. So it's like, I got the C's winning the series. I have a weird feeling the Mavs win game 2 by 3. Weird feeling, though. I could be wrong, though. I got Mavs winning game 2.
I mean, I would agree. Well, you never shocked about them. They do fall to them game 2s. Very disappointing.
And the Mavs have bounced back in game 2s also. And the Mavs are 3-0 in game 2s. Don't forget. All on the road. Mavs are 3-0 in game 2s, all on the road. Consider that too. And the Mavs could play better too. Not just the C's. Mavs could play better too. I mean, what's the likelihood to go 7 for 27 from 3 again? What's the likelihood that Uncle Drew will go 6 for 19? What's the likelihood that Jones will go 2 for 9? What's the likelihood that Jones will Gafford only have 3 shots? What's the likelihood of that again? So I got C's winning the series. I got Mavs winning game 2. Weird ass feeling.
It's gonna be a good one.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know Celtics had 12 turnovers. Like, God dang.
Yeah, most of them from Jason Tatum. Let me stop. Well, I'm just telling the truth here. Jaden.
Yeah, that's true though.
Yeah. True. If you guys just limit turnovers, you guys just be physical with Luke and Kai, you guys will roll through the series. If not, then it's going to be a long series. Simple as that.
If the refs officiate like they did today, then it'll be kind of cool.
Yeah, the refs.
tic-tac-toe.
Yeah. I know what you mean. Yeah. Refs were bad in this game.
I liked how they let them get physical. I like that.
Which they did. Yeah, refs starting to ease up in the second half, yeah. How long do you think this series goes? I said the C's in 7. I'm sticking with Celtics in 7.
You got to go in 7? I think we just seen.
It's one game. And both teams are inconsistent. It's one game.
What's up with y'all saying
it's one game though. And again, Dallas.
I got to see the C's go 2 up.
Even if they go up 2-0, again, do you know how many teams have blown 2-0 leads? Yeah, let's see how they look in Dallas though. Again, I'm not saying they're losing the series. Again, I'm not saying Dallas is winning the series. I'm not saying that. I'm saying that I have a weird feeling going 7 because it's like I don't know what I'm going to. Even though yes, Boston has a lot of weapons, sometimes they can be inconsistent too. I don't know what I'm going to get from JB. I don't know what I'm going to get from JT. I don't know what I'm going to get from White. I don't know what I'm going to get from Holiday or KP. Those are things you have to consider though. And yes, the C's are good on the road. So are the Mavs. That's my point. The C's are good at home. The C's are been better at home this year. So are the Mavs. Those are things you have to think about. Again, I'm not saying the Mavs are winning the series. I'm not saying that. I'm saying that I don't think it's going to be as easy as we think. It's only one game, though. That's what I'm saying. Remember, Boston just protected home court, though. It's only Boston just protected home court. Even if they win game 2, I'm not going to say it's over because all Boston would do is just protect home court. Look what happened. Look what happened before. In 2021, look at 2016. Golden State was up 2-0. The best regular season team ever against Cleveland. The Cavs were down 3-1, down 0-2 to the greatest regular season team ever and came back to win. Let's see how the C's look in Dallas before we say it's over, even if the C's win game 2, I'm not. Excuse me?
Nobody said it was over. What are you talking about?
No, the word no, but hang on. No, you guys didn't say it's over. I met people think it's over. The word nobody means no human being. You guys didn't say it's over. A lot of people I met say it was over. So don't say nobody.
Nobody gonna say it's over. Who said it was over after game 1?
I met people that said that. I did, man. I met people that said that. I'm not saying you did. I said I met people that said that.
Okay, so basically the delusional fans out there.
That's what I'm saying. So T-Sweez, don't say the word nobody. I'm
You
talking
said
about
what?
crazy. I'm talking about Celtic fans I met that said it's over after game one. That's what I'm saying. T Sweezy, there are people out there that are delusional. Know that, man. Don't think every
Oh no, I know.
person's objective. So don't say the
That's
word
what.
nobody. Let me
No,
give you
no,
something. Don't,
I said you were Herman delusional.
I know Herm, and I'm saying there's delusional Celtic fans out there. I'm not saying you guys are. I'm saying there's delusional Celtic fans out there that I met in the comments saying was over. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So
Any
don't say nobody. Don't say nobody. Just say
anything else?
majority.
Y'all got anything else? Earl and Tim, I'm gonna shut it down in a minute.
T, you look at that hype video with Tom Brady narrating. It's fire.
Oh
You say
man,
Tom
that
Brady
was
what?
amazing.
He's narrating the Boston Celtics hype video.
Oh, he did.
Yeah, it came out.
What do
Yeah,
I
it came
Yeah,
type?
out. Came out yesterday.
What do I type?
Tom Brady's Celtics hype video.
yeah. Just type it in. It's everywhere. He was like, "So you want Boston?" Like, yeah. It's like, yeah,
Yeah, it was nice. It gave me goosebumps.
yeah. That was hard. How they get him to do it?
Well, he still has a big soft spot for Boston.
Yeah. So
He is a Celtic fan. So any chance Boston gets a chance to win a championship, Brady's all about it. Yeah, that video was good though. You got to watch that.